do me a favour, can you help?
Hello and welcome to Damn It Vacant. I am Ellis here with Joe and John, as always. I say as always, I'm not here next week, so enjoy your SummerSlam predictions with Joe and John with no context.
I'm gonna make them all up. Like it's just gonna be like I said, Corky Peters versus Aswad. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Are we finally gonna get the rematch of Godzilla and King Kong? I want that.
Yes. Yeah. Dancing on
Mothra.
Ice versus Ready Steady Cook. Yeah, I don't know. we'll do them, but I have no idea.
It'll be a fun listen.
I'm a professional. We might draft someone in. It depends. Someone who knows what they're talking about.
Yes, I'm in Penrith. I'm knackered today. I spent the whole day in Manchester with Theodore and Etta on their first day of the holiday. It's been lovely. We went and saw this big 10-metre cat.
Oh, the touchable cat.
Exhibit. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a sensory delight for Etta. She was. I mean, for me, we were just sat on beanbags listening to it. I was like, this is lovely.
Yeah, it's like a big light up.
Inflatable.
Yeah,
I
it's
did see
inflatable.
you post some photos. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it responds to touch and purrs and
okay.
Well, don't we all?
noise. So I was just walking around touching it and just gibbering away to herself. It was lovely. And then
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no.
Cool.
It's
around Manchester Museum, saw all the dinosaur stuff. Into the cinema.
nice. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Great time. So
Well,
I'm knackered now.
yeah.
Spent the whole day out walking around Manchester.
It's garbage. I went into town on Saturday and it was the Oasis thing. I've
Why
never
did you
wanted
do
to
that?
because it was Harvey's friend's birthday and I had to go, despite I was the only man there for a long period of time, which is fine, you know. But yeah, I
Busy.
never wanted. It was horrible, man. Like town's horrible at the best of times, but like just people dawdling around with bucket hats on. You just move.
Barney
I don't
and
know
Nat were meant to go out in town, but they switched it up to like local around the corner from us because they're not going for that.
No.
That's wise. Yeah.
Yeah, it was garbage for garbage people.
I would noise that gig. I live 5.5 miles away from Eaton Park. I could hear it.
Yeah, my brother said that on Sunday, and I went, I don't know, I took the dog out about 10 o'clock. I just assumed it was the pub opposite, like the club, having like a free and easy night or whatever. Because I didn't.
Sunday especially was loud because I could hear it. I was like, I'm sure that sounds like Rock and Roll Stars outro. And then I looked at like the set list
like
and I was like, that's around the time.
Rock and roll music.
Yeah, I was like, is the master plan going to come up next? And I was like, it is. And I was like, yeah, that's them. It was bizarre being so far away.
They probably turned it up to 11 for the last night, didn't they? I don't know. I have no.
True.
People had fun. That's the main thing, and it's brought money into the town and that and whatever.
Yeah.
It was just move. I'm trying to walk.
I agree. How are you, John?
I'm fine. I've been up to very little in comparison. I went to a wedding on Saturday. It was nice.
Oh, lovely.
But I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne and I finally got the platinum trophy. That's my life. That's what I did.
I mean, all right. No, again, as I was saying before, I've got sucked into RimWorld, which is like a megalomania top-down thingy. But you can just be an absolute monster in it to people, and then it got too much. There was one of my hunters went to kill some buffalo, and the buffaloes killed him and got a taste for human meat. So like they just like keep coming into my village and fucking shit up now, and I don't know how to stop it. It's fun, it's good, but it's a very steep learning curve.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a new story-driven game because I finished everything I had.
I said Alan Wake's good. I liked God of War.
The Ragnarok.
Well, the first
the
one,
original.
the first
Yeah.
one, and then the second one. Second one's not as good, like because there's a lot of filler in it. There's a lot of climbing up walls while exposition happens. But the first one's.
Well, I've played the first one. I thought from a story point of view and like a world point of view, it was really good.
Yeah.
I thought the combat was a bit iffy, but that's just me.
Just spam hammer throws at people. It's like, boy, get him to twat him and then run anyway.
Yeah, that's why I think it's iffy because you can get away with that shit.
that and Alan Wake have made me stop. And I've never played it, even though it's well old, and I don't think it will have aged well. GTA 5 people keep saying, but I'm like, I don't feel that will have aged very well.
It's fine.
Any good.
Like it's a good game. I mean, if you want something that's completely story driven, like Disco Elysium is great. Or like Sleeper Cell, not Sleeper Cell. Is it Sleeper Cell? Sleeper Agent? The one with the dice. That's very good. There's loads of stuff. I'll have a proper think, but Disco Elysium's a shout because that's kind of like a point and clicky thing, but it's all the voices in your own head as well. And
I think I remember you talking about that.
yeah, it's good, but you've got to be in the right mood to play it. Anyway, this isn't one of those. Just find out expensive anyway. Yeah. It is Odyssey Pro Wrestling this Saturday. I'm going. and my brother, Ellis's kid, brother's kid, my friend Olivia were going. She's not been in a while. Looking at an absolute
I was
cracking
going.
card. We had interviews with Isaac Gwynn, with Sheriff Steele, and with OPW champion Andre Decker over the past couple of weeks. Go back and listen to them if you haven't, because they're nice people. They are. It's a really, really good fun time promotion. It's a great night. And yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
they have also put the dates up for the other shows in the year as well. So
It's also a Discovery Wrestling this weekend, but I can't make it.
Is that the Joe Hendry one?
So yeah, Joe Hendry's
Yeah,
going to be
Discovery.
there. Might be the last one for a while, based on what you said, or the last one with him in it anyway. I think tickets might already be gone, but if you somehow manage to get one,
well done.
go and enjoy.
Yeah, I've also found out that Salford, that show that I can't make at the end of August, they've booked Danny Proper against Dayton Steen. I am literally furious with the rates that I won't get to see that, apart from on YouTube and that. But it's not their fault, is it? It's my fault. Well, it's my wife's fault for having friends. It's overrated.
Yeah.
But also, I think they've booked as well. It's Decker and I want to say Jack Johnson against Vesper and King of Salford, Troy. So yeah, it's a good show. I don't know how much tickets they've got left anyway, but if you can get one, go to that and tell me how good it is, because I won't be there. Because the day after is also Kingdom Wrestling over in Southport, Sheriff Steele's promotion that he runs, and that's got some absolute bangers on it as well. It's just one of those. It's gonna be one of those horrible months where I don't get to go to anything.
Yeah, there's so much wrestling, and I want to go to all of it.
I know, but time's filling up, isn't it? That's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice that there's options out there. Though, as well.
Oh, I know, but I don't like missing stuff.
I know. I actually can't remember the last OPW show on this.
Yeah, last one was
just the wedding
when Isaiah Quinn won the championship. Yeah.
Yeah, John was there that one, wasn't he?
Oh, I was, yeah.
Me, John, and Paul getting looked at, cheering it.
Oh, but also Bolton Town Wrestling are having a show in a hotel in I want to say like
the last drop.
No, not the last drop. Somewhere actually in Bolton, and I can't remember where it was. But I don't know. I might go. I don't. It's like that time I went to a Progress show just because I needed to see some wrestling, and I was like, I know I said I would never go, but I need to just see some lads slap each other.
Get fixed.
Yeah, it felt very much like that. Like
that was a good day out, that show event.
Yeah, I know, but it's more. Let's not get into that because everyone already knows.
But we've booked in other news. I assume you put it in the news. All in. All In's officially announced for next year now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, is it the last weekend in August, isn't it? So it's like August the 30th, something like that.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is a Sunday. So, we booked. I managed to find a house in Uxbridge.
Don't got all tell the bathrooms people.
It's a big place.
Well, the house, I know.
Oh, the house, yeah.
19 toilets. Yeah. I'm going to flush all the toilets. I'm going to get us all to flush the toilets simultaneously. See what happens. See if it opens a portal or something.
I think we'll get a notification of like there's been a drought warning.
I said like I'm going this time. I've got enough time to save up and everything for it.
Yeah.
Darren's well looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, his missus was like, "You hate London?" He went, "Yeah, but it's wrestling, and it's big wrestling at Wembley, and it's so that's good. We just need to get the tickets because what was it? It was like 4 tickets maximum per person, was it? Or was it 6?
Yeah, that's going to be the thing.
So we'll have to coordinate on that. I've registered for it. I'm assuming everyone else has as well.
Yeah.
So it's just on that day we'll just have to coordinate and try and block as many together as we can because there's a fair few heads going, isn't there? So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's better that they're going. No, it's basically 101 quid each because the kids are free. So.
All right, Scrooge McDuck.
They're definitely in, aren't they? Because I'll update their booking details.
He said to me, yes, 100%.
I'll wait because you said Harvey might pop along to see the family.
Yeah. Which means that, Again, it don't matter. They're not going to count people coming in and out of the house, mate. But yeah. So that's that. That took way too long.
Oh, I'm also booked to Dynamite and Collision in Glasgow finally.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because when you said that, I went, they've announced shows for next year. And then I was like, oh, no, it's like the end of this
month.
No,
it's only a few weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
30 quid tickets.
Yeah, it's 30 quid tickets at the top, which is more basically what I'm willing to pay at the minute because the Fringe is going to take up all my money, but I'll do that.
Yeah, well, you got to go and watch Mythos Ragnarok 19 times, haven't you?
Yep, got to support the show.
You're never going to be in it, John. Just one. You're never
I
going to be.
don't want to be in it. You get body slammed if you're in it.
I know. I was like, how we need to go to. She's like, you're not going to Fringe. You'll get done for Jeep because it was bad enough when we were up there the other week, and that was just regular tourists, let alone Fringe people. I very nearly lost my patience with a lot of people. So imagine that.
Yeah, imagine
extrapolated to like 100 times worse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, busy.
Yeah, it's not for me. I have to wait till the DVD comes out. Anyway, this is
some news.
Yeah.
John.
I've just remembered actually that I've not done Skinner stuff for a while, so I'll get back on that as well for next week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've had a lot of stuff going on, man.
It's been a time. It has been a time. TKO severance changes. It's the fun business news of the week. July 18, 2025, TKO implemented significant changes to its severance package. There's a load of shit here, but the main thing is that something about health insurance, and also if you got severance, you now get 2 weeks of severance per year of service. Previously, this was 1 month per year of service roughly. So they're basically cutting severance. People are wondering if they're getting ahead of some potential cuts. Well, that is just speculation, and nothing. There's no evidence of that as of yet.
Yeah. I do like the fact that it has Cobra benefits, which sounds great.
Yeah. All employees get one Cobra.
No. When you lose your Cobra benefits, you're not allowed to go in and touch the Cobras anymore.
A spy service.
Something about health insurance. Employees who are eligible will receive continued health insurance coverage under Cobra, allowing them to maintain their health plans post-employment.
Purple Cobras from Dodgeball. I think it was G.I. Joe. Wasn't that Cobra Command? Evil people in that, yeah. So, again, if it is a health insurance company and it's called Cobra, then irony is fucking dead. I'm sorry.
Did it on purpose. But as far as I can tell, this only affects employees, not independent contractors. And as we all know, wrestlers are independent contractors.
Yep.
They are, because wrestlers have built-in severances that we call non-competes, but really just termination notices.
It's just a fancy word, isn't it? Yeah.
A word to in 2 months you will not have a job, or 6 months, or whatever it is.
And that person who got sacked when they didn't change the NXT ones tonight.
Oh yeah,
that was got promoted from 30 to 90 days. Like what? Adam Cole can leave in 30 days.
Yeah, that was a weird period. Loads of people disappeared, didn't they? And then immediately appeared somewhere else.
Yeah.
And one guy was just doing contracts on the back of Aldi receipts in a pub. Like, it was wild.
What a time. That was hilarious.
That was his one job, was to just check, just go through, put them in date order in a filing cabinet, mate. Like, whatever. But it's like, I've got a system. They're all on a wall with bits of string. Yeah, it was. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, he was massively underqualified for his job.
Both Bagwell undergoes leg amputation. His right leg on July the 10th, stemming from a car accident in 2020 that left him without a kneecap.
Yep, didn't like that.
Did not like that. Speaking to Maven on his YouTube channel, Bagwell revealed that when he got into a car accident, his kneecap was caved in.
You feel unlocked. Thank you very much.
That's like, I'm going to store that in the Adam Cole ankle shattered trauma part of my brain.
Oh, yeah, disintegrated. Yeah.
Disintegrated, that was it.
Yep.
Like, there's certain things you don't want to hear, and the word is bones and caved in, isn't it? Like, snapping, breaking, it's fine. They're meant to do that. Caved in implies just, like, obliteration, doesn't it?
Yeah, word you don't want to hear.
No. Bagwell, fortunately, it was a DUI, and he drove his car through a bathroom behind a Marietta, Georgia Mall. After blacking out, he underwent multiple surgeries over years, but couldn't undergo a knee replacement surgery due to having no kneecap.
He's having it replaced.
I don't
know. Can they not put a fake one in, a donor cap?
I'm guessing not. I don't know why.
Take a bit of shin bone off and put that up there. God, they can do wonders now. Bald men have got hair. It's all going wild.
I've never heard of no kneecap. Got the rest of the leg and no kneecap.
I'm just thinking of Cotton Hill from King of the Hill, but he's just got no lower half of his legs, has he? Like, I don't know.
I've not heard of having your leg and that bit missing. That's a bit weird. He explained he could have continued undergoing surgeries and rehab, but his leg would have to remain straight for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So he hopes to get back in the ring at some point now. He's got in his life back.
Both, mate. No, you're not. You're not, are you? Like,
wrestlers, man.
If you've not got a kneecap, you reckon you could hinge your leg back and forward because there's nothing to stop it? Like, I don't know if that's how the bone is. If that's what the kneecap's for, is like a doorstop. But yeah,
I don't know.
Anyway, John's going to be sick, so let's move
All
on.
I can tell you is that when it's in the wrong place, it hurts a lot.
Oh, I imagine so, yeah. That's fine. I don't do anything. Seth Rollins' injury update. Seth Rollins' match came to an early end at Saturday night's main event the other week, losing to LA Knight. Internally, staff were led to believe that Seth Rollins would be winning the match, insisting there was an audible. There was no people who would normally be in the know who would treat the situation as a legitimate injury and had concern for Rollins. After that, things got a little bit foggier. Producers, talent, and a number of staff are being told that Rollins' injury is legitimate, but there isn't a real solid detail of how long he could be out for. I mean, it's an injury. Most everyone agrees that Rollins has some sort of injury, and there isn't a lot known on when he actually sustained it, or if it was worked on Saturday night's main event. However, it was treated as a legitimate backstage, and Rollins was on crutches the following night at Evolution.
This is the sort of stuff we were talking about that was being reported last week. But
Yeah,
this is kind of more
this-
from an
the
official
aspect
Well,
of it.
Well, not
Rollins
official,
was on
but a
there.
better source, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rollins said on Wednesday he didn't have an MRI yet, as he's waiting for the swelling to go down. There were internal skepticism on the severity of the injury, with a number of producers and backstage staff not being clued in on the work. They noted that they are of the belief that everyone kept things very tight, with even backstage personnel planning for Rollins to win on Saturday night's main event. One producer sent Fightful Sport Sean Ross Sapp's tweet back to him, noting a possible Machiavelli situation. All right, pal. And noting that that's what they suspected. Right now, it's like that various pieces of information are being disseminated intentionally. So, yeah, it's murky in it, and it is that. As I said last week, if it is a legitimate injury, I don't like these things where they turn it into a work, like the Danielson seizures and shit like that. It makes you feel.
He's selling it if he is. So that Wednesday thing, there's a sports show called the Rick Eisen Show in America, and he was a guest months ago, and then he got invited to host the show, and that was the Wednesday thing. So he went on, obviously still limping away, and that's when he said, "Yeah, I've got too much swelling, couldn't get it done." He said, we don't know because we've not looked at it." He said, "But I know my body, and I know it feels like what it did 10 years ago." But again, if you were working it, you'd say that. But then Becky's tweeting out videos of him running along on a crutch, chasing Rue. So I'm like, he's selling the bit. If he's doing it, he's selling the bit. I believe he's injured, but then the slight doubt is the fact that it is Gunther versus Punk. And Rollins has very specifically and repeatedly said, as long as I am in this company, Punk will not be a world champion on my watch. And he holds a briefcase, and this could be.
Yeah. I think a lot of the theory is that he is injured, but he just didn't get injured in that match.
Not as bad as and
he's not as bad as it was made out to be. So he'll be out for a bit, but he'll be out back sooner than you think for a surprise cash-in. That's one of the theories. I don't know how.
Heyman has just kept going on Raw. He's out for a very, very long time. That's all that's been said. And I'll get to it later, but Roman just completely ignored talking about him, which was really weird. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like we need to get the other side of SummerSlam. If we've not seen him at SummerSlam, then I think we can just kind of go, yeah, he's out.
Yeah, well, I think he is out, but maybe just not as long as we think. We'll see. Speaking of injuries, Kevin Owens finally underwent surgery for the neck injury. It signed riding from WrestleMania 41. Fightful told the surgery was a success and took place on July 18th. Those that Fightful spoke to in WWE at the time of the injury expected him to miss both WrestleMania 41 and 42. One source said that a year is the likely minimum for an injury of this kind, but the reality is, we're going to see how he heals and what he's comfortable with as time progresses. So, minimum a year.
He's got it done. Took a while. I know that Cody Rhodes podcast, it's quite funny at times, but he did one with KO. That one is funny because they're just getting pissed together and they're just mates. So it is just mates chatting, and you can see KO's relaxed. KO's like, I don't normally drink. And he's like, getting an Uber.
Knocking him back.
Like, I'm not. He's getting smashed on the Wheatley's.
Imagine, you're an Uber driver, you pull up and a hammered Kevin Owens gets in the back.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's a good watch. I mean, it was quite sad as well because he said he didn't even realise anything was seriously wrong when he went out of Mania. He said all the kind of symptoms you get with neck injuries, like the losing the sensations and your fingers tingling and the pain. He said, I didn't have any of that. It was the scans showed up and it's like, oh shit, no, you can't wrestle. And then whenever the interview was, I think it was a month ago, he said, but this week I've started getting it. He said, and it's hell. He said, like, I can't move properly and my fingers are tingling. And I was like, shit.
Well, let's hope it's successful and it's all groovy and it's, it's that thing, even if he doesn't wrestle ever again, It's just as long as they're happy and healthy. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and he's also shown the value he can add as a not wrestler as well, like on-screen persona, everything, backstage, everything.
Again, because he's one of the few WWE wrestlers who gets it, of like that it's inherently fucking stupid.
And he maintains continuity. God damn it.
Well, the maintaining continuity, but yes.
His superpower is a working memory.
That and
it's
the
just
tropes.
also that bit where he's like, no, I'm not going to say a name because then the music will play and he'll come down here. So I'm just going to stand here for a while. And I was like, go on.
Remember the New Day coming in from the side of the screen on the backstage segment. It's like, you've just been stood there all along. Waiting. Love him. Deonna Purrazzo's contract status. Fightful's Sean O'Sapp confirmed current AEW deal runs through 2026. She signed a 3-year contract with the company, so start of 2027 is when she'll be a free agent. She last appeared on Ring of Honor TV, filmed on June 21st. Was not brought to Dallas for StarCast or All In Weekend. When Fightful asked the company, they were told that injuries to others that delayed the Ring of Honor Pure TV tournament ended up affecting her booking.
I'd be intrigued if we get a Pure TV. That sounds potentially good.
Yeah, no, that would be good. But yeah, I don't think she's been very happy. I saw that fan last month tweet, like, when are you going to be on AEW? She was like, probably picture in picture.
Yeah, she's not been used very well at all, unfortunately.
No, it was the AEW problem of here's a new person, shit, we don't know what we're doing with them.
Title match. Lose a title match.
Disappear.
Now what?
Yeah. And
She's so good, though.
Oh, I know. We know. And again, now that like the AEW women's division is getting like some traction and like the love it deserves, hopefully they can, get her involved in something because
Yeah.
Speaking of AEW dropping the ball, Layla Hirsch has had a WWE tryout, sort of. Layla Hirsch left AEW earlier this year and wrestled a number of independent shows. Well, I think she was on Bloodsport.
Oh, was she?
I'm sure she was on Bloodsport. However, Fightful Selects has learned that WWE have reached out to her to communicate interest in a tryout of sorts. Sources within WWE tell Fightful that they reached out to them about potential tryout in the company as a referee. We're told that some in WWE had heard about the communication in mid-June and who hadn't learned if it was accepted or if the tryout had already happened. Though it is rare, joining WWE as a referee doesn't necessarily mean the end of your wrestling career. Jessica Carr joined WWE as a referee, then started wrestling again on Evolve as Alex. No idea.
I was gonna mention her.
In 2025. That sounds like the two names portmanteau together, like Callie and Alex.
Basically.
Oh, okay. Half-Life Calyx. Yeah. I need to finish that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know she got really bad injured because she was out for like a year and a half.
Yeah, she was out for a long time.
And I really liked her when she was, because she's a tiny little
ball of rage.
But just really good.
Oh yeah, she's great.
And I don't know. Not that there's anything wrong with being a referee, because it's all part of the the act of it. Like, but a job's a job.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mini stories. Will Ospreay has been working banged up and is expected to take some time off, hence him being battered at the end of All In.
I was going to say, was that your word? Was that his words? I've been banged up because he's Ray Winston now, apparently.
I see what you mean now. Yeah. Fightful spoke to sources who believe he'd be out for over a month, but an exact timetable isn't known.
It's fine. Have some time away, son.
I'm not surprised, given his wrestling style.
Oh yeah, but there's enough.
And
people...
Forbidden Door, yeah.
Yeah, Forbidden Door. So there's enough people in the cogs of the machine at this point that you can take a step back and it'll be fine.
Exactly. He'll get a big pop when his music hits at Forbidden Door. It'll be great. Don Callis has repeatedly referred to Kenny Omega as dead after losing his Unified Championship match against Okada. Omega was absent from Dynamite towards Collision tapings. AEW sources tell Fightful he's expected to take time off as well, but we're not sure how long for. But that kind of makes sense given.
That's fine. Yeah. The fact that every match in that pay-per-view went hard as fuck. Take some time off.
Given that every opponent up to this point has punched him in the gut repeatedly.
Yeah. So much so
that please stop.
All that jam came out of him. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
TNA head Carl Silver spoke with Sean Sapp, confirmed that not only will the TNA Hall of Fame continue, but it will have added focus. I don't know what that means.
What, they're getting the band Focus involved?
TNA Hall of Famers now.
No.
He noted the hiring of executive producer George Veras, who worked for the NFL Hall of Fame for years, giving a fresh vision to the Hall of Fame. I don't know what. Sure, you just put in the most popular. I don't understand.
I'm still annoyed that halls of fames don't exist. I thought they were fucking genuine brick
It's a
and
good
mortar
place.
buildings that you could go and look at old leotards and belts and stuff, and it's not. It's just in your mind. I'll just imagine my own hall of fame, thank you.
The Hall of Fame is weird as a concept because it is just like one company's, invention, and you say it's not even a real thing.
No, I don't like for sports people it exists, doesn't it? And like you can go to museums that have got football jerseys and all the little hats that they get. Because I didn't even know that was a thing. When they say England
caps.
England caps, it's actually a little cap that you get. And I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this? Like, it's
Get
all
one.
mad.
One for every game.
Yeah, and I didn't know
If you're a
that.
cricketer, it's got a little number on it. It tells you you're the X number player to play for the country.
All right, I didn't know cricketers got them as well. Like,
Oh yeah, it's massive in cricket. So if it said like
Yeah, but they
236 on
wear
it, you're the
little hats.
236 player to have played for England, and that's on your cap.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
But yeah,
I mean, it's so embedded into wrestling because even I noticed watching AEW the other week, and they were talking about Hall of Fame career or this person's in the Hall of Fame. I was like, it's not in your Hall of Fame. You know?
But it's, I mean,
You're
it's
not gonna
so
mention
weird.
where he's-
So, yeah, but their Hall of Fame is just Sting walking around on his own.
Yeah, but it is strange we all acknowledge it like a real thing when it's just a
Yeah,
I think
locking the
WWE
doors so fucking Ric
WWE
Flair
makeup.
can't get in. Yeah.
yeah.
Thing is, these things must exist. They could do an exhibition of them and have a permanent brick and mortar building. There's a punk
cool.
rock exhibition thing that's got like stage gear and guitars and stuff that I want to go to. Like, do it, cowards.
Make a real Hall of Fame.
Make a real Hall of Fame. You can have separate wings. You can have like that's the TNA wing over there. That's like you can all share the costs or whatever of renting it. Oh, I don't know.
Wrestling companies cooperating.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right.
Elena Black, the former Cora Jade, is expected to be out through the end of the year. At least she's taking personal time away from the ring.
I think she was on a GCW show at the weekend, but I didn't watch it because no one else wanted to watch it, and I wasn't staying up on my own.
She was heavily. She'd booked herself up massively since leaving. She'd done that interview, Noel Hawani, which is where I found out she'd had the ectopic pregnancy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Criticising her and all that. Yeah, I saw her post and she was like, "Yeah, I basically recorded a 10-minute video explaining it, but I just can't. I need to step away from my mental health."
Fair enough.
Then a bunch of dicks going, "Yeah, saw you on GCW. I know why you're going away. You rubbish." And I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, I think I've seen her before, and she's fine. She's better than she was when she was Cora Jade, because she can just be, you can be yourself, and you're not Cold Steven. You know what I mean? Icy McCool was the what I called Stone Cold. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
All these shit names they came up with. I mean, what's Thingy called now? He's called. what was the thing Troy put in the Discord the other day? He's like the sweaty pig or something. This lad on NXT. Like, it's fucking stupid.
I did not see that.
I've got to find it.
Over the last number of weeks, WWE has not promoted Cardi B hosting SummerSlam. This led to many readers and viewers Fight for Select questioning the current status if she'll be at the show. Fight for Select reached out to WWE sources and told her she's still set for SummerSlam with the claim that nothing has changed.
Oh, it's the Steam Pig, which is much less upsetting. But yeah, look, it's on his trunks and everything.
I don't know what to do with that.
No, it's fine. Rich Holland is now the Steam Pig.
It's wrestling.
What?
Sorry, anyway, can't get back to Cardigan Bagardigan.
She has been battling visa issues for quite some time, and she's back in Japan for most of the year. That's why we've not seen her. Fight for Select confirmed with Big E's reps that his memoirs are in the works. Video called last week.
Yes, please.
It's thus far untitled, but it's based in part on his Players Tribune article Sour. It isn't the planned release date as of yet. And AJ Francis was okay after his ladder match spot, in which he took a ladder straight to the nuts.
I was at a funeral when you sent me that, and I'm like, I can't laugh. But also, I can't remember who it was that said it. It's like, who does ladder spots groin first?
Yeah, do they?
Well, I think he got scared and bailed out of it, didn't he? He made it far worse.
What he
Have
did.
the courage of
At first,
your
I thought
convictions,
you
son.
wanted to springboard. I thought you wanted to
I
land
thought he
on
was
the
going to
ropes.
jump, and then you just go
Springboard off him into
no.
a move.
I think he
another
just
match.
bailed. I think he just,
Like
panicked
Edge
and bailed
when he
out.
jumped
Yeah.
Cope, when he jumped off the top of the cage, his body just went, "Nope,
Yeah.
you're gonna go down leg first."
It was definitely not a wise choice. When Pfeiffer reached out to him for comment, he said big dick equals cushion, which isn't true, but
I wouldn't know, but
no, it just hurts more.
yeah, there's more of it to hit.
Yeah. Speaking on that, it was that AJ Styles came back at TNA, didn't
Speaking
he?
of what? Okay.
Oh,
TNA, right. I was
Did
so...
he get his knob out?
Slaply on Slater. No, apparently Slater wasn't really aware of kind of everything that was happening, and his reaction was pretty pure. Massively put him over. It was nice.
It's a lovely bit, yeah.
That's all I've watched. Apparently, there was a lot. Apparently, the arena was just hot for Santana because he's massive. He was in a title match. There's a bunch of Puerto Rican flags everywhere over the crowd, and everyone was like, they have to crown him. They did not crown him.
They did not crown him.
It was
in the same way they didn't crown Joe Hendry when he was the hottest thing on the planet
exactly
either.
the same. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's fucking baffling.
But his contract's up at the end of the year, so.
Who's Santana?
Yeah, Santana's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's reinvented himself, doing well.
Oh no, I've seen him on some shows, and I'm fairly sure he did a mystery wrestling a while back and absolutely crushed it. Yeah. Again, one of those
mystery wrestling, so good.
No, one of those baffling things that AEW never made them Santana and Ortiz.
Oh yeah, I never understand that.
Like, they were there for day one and so good. And I genuinely think the reason they didn't get that tag title is the reason that they are no longer a tag team.
Oh, you think they would have got it if they'd stayed?
I don't know. I just feel like that there was a bit in one of the promos. The bit in one of the promos where he was like, "We've been here forever and they've given us nothing."
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of truth in that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Speedball Mike Bailey documentary. Keep it kayfabe. Sean Ross spoke with the directors of the upcoming documentary, and one of the directors is a big fan of pro wrestling, while the other was just getting acquainted, which reflected the audiences they were looking to gather. It's a documentary that followed Bailey across WrestleMania weekend 2023, when he had at least 10 bookings in a 3-day span. Wow.
Yeah, he did like 5 GCW shows, I think, that weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. They spoke highly of Bailey and said the wrestling environments were very welcoming, especially because of their connection to Bailey, and it shows the process of putting together the matches, the wrestling match itself, and the aftermath. They said they had the movie 95% done when Bailey signed with AEW, and that motivated them to get into another gear. They have the world premiere of the documentary at San Diego Comic-Con on Thursday at 8 p.m, and he will be there in attendance for Q&A.
Good. I like a good wrestling documentary.
Yeah, it sounds like it'll be interesting.
It's been a while since we had one.
So...
Ah!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I wasn't sure if we still had the thing or not.
Oh, I never lost this. This lives in the cloud, this one, baby.
It's apparently Shark Week. So
does that mean Sharky's going to be back harassing Taz on
Possibly.
Dynamite tonight? Oh, I hope so.
I've got this Darby Allin will take part in the Shark Week special with Thursday on Discovery. It's called Court Shark Strike Back, and it's promotional material notes. It's focusing on encounters where sharks strike back at humans, often captured on camera, showcasing footage of shark attacks and near misses along with expert analysis.
Sharks strike back at humans. I think
sharks generally more kind of go, taste the seal.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't a seal. Yeah.
Unless the humans have been chatting shit about the sharks. And then, you're asking for it.
There'll be a preview of Darby's appearance on Dynamite this week. I'm not sure what Darby's doing there, but...
Why not?
But why not?
Like, he's got TV credibility. He did that VH1, was it VH1 thing? Where he got his dick stuck in a thing. He made up some story about getting his dick stuck in something.
I don't know.
Yeah! I'll find you the picture. He looks so baby in it, yeah.
I need to find out.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's one of those shitty documents, yeah.
And we actually have some shark facts.
Using all your shark facts in one go, John.
Well, we're quite small, and I think we covered the Greenland shark one before, but I'm not entirely sure.
People don't remember.
I don't remember.
No. Unlike the Greenland shark.
The Greenland shark can live between 250 to 500 years. They reach sexual maturity at about 150 years of age, and their pups are born alive after an estimated gestation period of 8 to 18 years.
That's a long time, isn't it?
Sharks, can you be normal for 5 fucking minutes?
No. As I pointed out to you, sharks have existed longer on this earth than trees, right? And that's weird as fuck when you think about it.
It's very strange.
Like, trees are just there, aren't they? Like,
yeah, they're just a thing. It's just always been there.
But
they haven't always been there.
As I pointed out as well at the time, trees die eventually. And I'm like, no, they don't. They're trees. They have a lifespan. Yeah, it's mental.
It's mental. So Steve sent that one in, and you found this one. The 5.5-inch long, I wish I could say this, Molluscama mississippiensis?
It looks like Mississippi penis.
It does. It does. Only one of 2 pocket shark specimens.
Pocket shark!
known to science. It also glows in the dark for some fucking reason.
Why not? Like, if you're building your ideal shark, I want it pocket-sized and a torch so I can get my keys in when I'm pissed.
Like a power cut, and you bring out a shark. Like,
Do you have to charge them, you reckon? Like, hold them under a light for a bit, like you do with them stars and moons and shit you put on your ceiling?
yeah, hopefully. One way to find out. It's pretty rare. It was first discovered in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010, and only like confirmed as a new species in 2019, I think.
Yeah, they found a load of weird stuff in a cave, didn't they, or something?
Something like
As
that.
well. Yeah. Oh, that's me going to the pet shop tomorrow going, hello, I'd like a glow-in-the-dark Mississippi penis, please. So you want the cocktail bar next door? Thank you.
Show reviews then. Do you want to do anything about Mystery Wrestling?
If you want, did you watch it all, John, or did you go to bed?
I fell asleep I saw Man Like Doris, and then I kind of fell asleep, unfortunately.
If you're not aware of it, which I'm assuming most of you are who listen to this, Mystery Wrestling is Evil Uno's promotion that he runs out of Gatineau in Quebec. It's in it's not a church hall. It's like he claims it holds
That kind of vibe.
He claims it holds 132,000 people, but it does not. But it is the perfect mix.
3,000.
It's the perfect mix of tremendous wrestling and absolute silly nonsense.
Just absolutely my wheelhouse.
It's right in the wheelhouse for me. Like the opening match of them is always four hooded figures who take the hoods off and have a fatal four-way. But at the last show, a wrestler called Jason Exile won a pick your poison match by drinking poison, and he is very much alive and won a purse of 10,000 Canadian dollars or whatever, but was in this match and was just laying in the corner the entire. I thought that's the easiest payday ever, that isn't it? Yeah. But it's Uno going
carried him out of the ring as well.
Uno going, I wouldn't book a dead man.
Yeah, I wouldn't book a man that wasn't totally alive.
But there's
Look
been
at how alive he is.
There's been loads of these little runners all the way through it. Like you've missed all of the Ass Blasters, like Cecil Nix and London Lightning's tag team that they formed. But then the Space Sluts, which is another, I can't remember the guy's name, and Cecil. So they had a tag match with one person being on both teams. And it's great. The Iron Man match that was the referee was blindfolded for.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it's. But then you also had
when the second referee came out and ran straight into the post, I
sold the fuck out of that, didn't it?
So hard, like a Looney Tunes style, like proper hit me in the funny mode, man.
But yeah, it's just this great lovely thing. I said at the last show, I think Simon Miller defeated Sasquatch dressed as Kevin Nasquatch. Like it's just this. It's on every 2 months or so.
2 months, I think. Yeah.
It's free to watch on Twitch. It's on Sunday nights here. There was a tag match of Grizzled Young Veterans against Fresh Air, and Fresh Air are tremendous. Like,
good.
But also as a complete surprise, because also the thing is it's Mystery Wrestling, so they'll announce like one or two people who are going to be on the show, but the rest of it is a complete surprise. So on this we got Man Like Derice, or as Uno kept calling him, Derice. I don't know. Against Jordan Oliver.
Just to upset the chat.
Yeah, probably. But against Jordan Oliver, it was just a complete out of nowhere match that no one knew was happening, and it banged. Like it was tremendous. So yeah, it's just a great. What was he called? Zach Patterson. Remember that first thing? The guy that's like Canadian Meat Wagon.
Yeah.
Like just tremendous fun. And then they had like a weird power slap cream pie match that was the stupidest fucking thing in the world. But yeah. Well, your main event of it was Stu Grayson won the belt off Psycho Mike, and because he didn't want Mystery Wrestling to be silly anymore. He wanted it to be serious. It's supposed to be serious. So him and James Stone and their mystery guest partner Cruel, who is terrifying, went up against TDT, who have a guitarist that like shreds while they're wrestling. It's a great gimmick, but they're door bandits as well. Like they just come out with doors. It was if you haven't watched it, you can't go back and watch it. I can sort you out, I think. Yeah, it's just carnage. It's just lads going off everywhere, and it's brilliant because a lot of it, I don't think Uno has fully planned, and people are doing stuff without his knowledge.
He's like, this is the reaction to some stuff. I think so. Yeah.
There's a lot of music that gets played. He's like, I don't think we've cleared this. And he's like, please don't sue the guy that got hit with the pie in the crowd. Please don't sue me. Like it's yeah. But. And they've been in Gatineau for ages. All their shows have been in Gatineau, but they're finally branching out. I think they're going to Vancouver for one show, and it sold out in like 2 hours. And so they've spoken to the people, and they've managed to get another like 100 tickets, which have gone as well.
Nice.
And it's lovely because it's such a fun, dumb thing. But you also get like Stu Grayson absolutely killing people.
It's so good to see Stu as well. Like,
Just
I miss Stu.
yeah. It's great fun. They have a Patreon where I think it's like a couple of quid a month, and you get access to all the back catalogue of everything. But they've had loads of people on it. They've had like Emmy Sakura, they've had Orange Cassidy, they've had like it's just people who are in the area just end up on there, and it's great because you never know who you're going to get.
It's just funny as fun.
And because it's all
and
Twitch
good wrestling.
thinking, yeah, the wrestling's great as well. The silly stuff is great, but the silly like was it Psycho Mike against Sasquatch, like the last show or whatever, where they were just punching each other in the nuts for like 20 minutes? And again, like if you don't like that, then you probably won't like it. But for me, that's right in the middle of the Venn diagram of wrestling for me. Like,
Yeah.
like tremendous wrestling and men punching another man in the groin who's dressed in a dollar store. Like, but again, there's this whole thing with London Lightning where he lost. Him and Cecil Nix broke up. The Ass Blasters, which was their tag team. And a loser leaves town match. London lost, and he had to leave immediately. And the camera followed him through the interval, just walking away from the venue. Like a kid on a bike starts yelling at him, and it's none of it. I don't think any of it's rehearsed. Like, and he ends up going into the shop, and the guy won't serve him because he's just in his ring gear. The guy won't serve him because he's just got no shirt on. And then in this interval, they filmed him working in like a B&Q,
like a hardware store thing. Yeah. So
and. Just he's forklift certified now as well, so that's good. But yeah, and it's I love this. Just yeah,
Sasquatch wandering around that as well for some reason.
But it's when Sasquatch opened that bag and he just swept it up and put it back, good as new. Yeah. It's just brilliant. I'm not sure when the next one is. I think they're doing a 24-hour. They're going for the longest ever wrestling show. So they're going to try and do a 24-hour stream. I think sometime in August. I'll find out about it, but I'll let you know.
Oh wow!
But yeah, all the money goes to it's something good. Obviously, it's going to be something good. They're not going to give it to like kicking dogs in the face, are they? Like, because that's not a charity.
Why not?
No, but yeah. So go and watch Mystery Wrestling if you haven't. You'll all know that one spot where Cecil Nix jumps through a door.
It's like, so good.
It's like the Eddie Guerrero spot, but more stupid.
Oh yeah, because is it London Lightning in that one?
Yeah, they had so.
Yeah, he's doing the spot about like, oh, I'm thinking he's been hit with a chair, and he responds by jumping through a table. It's so
all the best fun matches have been Cecil and London Lightning.
Yeah,
the Falls Count Somewhere match, the literal death match where London Lightning from the future came back and killed himself so that actual London Lightning didn't have to die. It was RJ City because they look really similar. But yeah, it's just. It's the best kind of silliness, and I don't think there's nothing else out there like it. So go give them your money, give them a Patreon subscription, watch all the shows. I think there's 2 or 3 of them free on YouTube, like full shows. But if you want to follow the whole story of Psycho Mike becoming a piece of shit, and then a cowboy piece of shit, and then having the doctor's note to say that he's medically a piece of shit. It turns out Hornswoggle was his doctor all along. It's madness, but in the best possible way. Moving on to something else. I'll talk about Mystery Wrestling for hours if you want me to, because I love
Mystery
it.
Wrestling podcast.
I love it. It's just.
That's great. WWE is very quick, so I was like, get the Mystery Wrestling in because it sounded fun. SmackDown, the best thing on SmackDown, surprisingly, is tag team division, which is not a phrase I thought I'd say for WWE. Yeah, I mean, if you think back to the week after Mania when they did that incredible TLC match, which inexplicably was not on the Mania card. Like they've got a solid group of teams who are all kind of fighting it out, and now the Wyatts are in and they're the tag champs. It's like we've got to bring these down. So the heels and faces are kind of working together, but all trying to get the chance to topple them themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, they had a fatal 4-way match to get a number 1 contender, which Andrade and Rey Fenix, who are teaming up and actually very, very good as a team, they won.
Do they collectively move with the speed of an average person?
No, it was very high paced.
Oh, again, my last match I saw Andrade was him and Rusev, in that one where they both looked like they were fighting underwater. The last one they had at AEW before they both left.
In ring, since he's been back in WWE, like the 7-match series he had with Carmelo Hayes was brilliant. And again, that was ridiculous that never made it on a PLE, like the blow-off match or something. And he's doing this with Ray Phoenix. And it's nice to see tag team wrestling highlighted. They should be on SummerSlam. It should be the title match at SummerSlam, but I can't. Don't know. They just don't seem to want to put them on that. They do want to put them on like SmackDown before SummerSlam. But it's nice that at least they're getting highlighted. I suppose the main thing was Cody out there in his suit, being smart, not a dumb baby face. Cody Rhodes had a contract in his hand because it was a contract signing. I think if lawyers ever actually paid attention to a contract signing in any wrestling, none of them would be legit because the way this went down. John Cena basically came out. He said, yeah, you deserve your match, man. He said, yeah, you won King of the Ring, but he said, I can't be at SummerSlam. Can't be there. I've got a film. Whatever the film was, he named it, so I can't be there. He said, I'm mentally exhausted. I need a break. He went, you'll get your match. It's just not going to be at SummerSlam. So Cody just beat the shit out of him. He then, in his very, very tight suit, did not a frog splash, but a splash where it's just like a very rigid splash. As if he did any sort of leg movements, that suit would have ripped. He also did it holding the contract in his hand. I was like, Cody's the most unserious wrestler when he really wants to be. It's funny. And he then grabbed hold of John Cena's hand and signed the contract for him. That's what I mean about the lawyers would never allow that. I was like, is that how contracts work? Just grab someone's hand and get them to sign anything. And then he just went, and John, he should have read the small print originally because it's going to be a street fight. So don't know where it's going to go. You could have all sorts of shenanigans. I genuinely don't know if Cody's going to win it back. A lot of people seem to think so. I kind of thought he was going to go to the end with it. Some people think he might turn good before the end. Oh, I don't know. Lots of ways he can go with it, but I'm more interested in the match being a street fight than a straight up match because I know Travis Scott, as Drew McIntyre said this week, his 6-minute walk-in, shitting all over our main event. What a prick. Was bad, but lest we forget the match itself was shite beforehand. Cody and Cena was boring.
Oh yeah,
before Travis Scott
ruined any chance of me getting into WWE again.
Yeah,
I was genuinely very angry when I stayed up late to watch that, and
I know. I was glad I fell asleep. So a street fight, it adds more to it. So we shall see on that. That was SmackDown. Raw was much better. Gunther and Punk. I think for me the two main events for SummerSlam, because it's 2 nights, should be the women, Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley, because that match is going to be phenomenal. And if you go back to WrestleMania, Io, Rhea, and Bianca was arguably the match of the weekend. Like that triple threat they put on. They saved night 2. They saved the stink that Cena and that put on it. If you just watch that first match and ended there, that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's fair. I could see them there. You had Io wrestling Stephanie Vacure here because Stephanie's lined up to face the winner in Paris like a few weeks later at the end of August. It was a bit like the one after Mania where they wrestled for a good while, but obviously shenanigans and stuff happened. But they were just doing, I think they did a whole 2-minute sequence of chain wrestling holding each other's wrists. And I was like, you don't see this in WWE. And it was very, very, very good. You also had Oscar reviewing Lyra and Bailey from last week. It's fantastic. She's like,
brilliant.
She's like, this is strong style. This is why I got into wrestling. There's
again,
no flips
more Oscar reviewing stuff, just in general.
More Oscar.
Yeah, just more Oscar. Yeah.
Doing whatever.
But her reviewing
her
was so sweet.
Not even wrestling, just her reviewing like one episode of EastEnders or something. Just
I need to find her YouTube channel. She does quite a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Oh, really?
I'm sure she does gaming. She does wrestling. She
used
does
to
quite
do
a bit.
loads. I don't know when.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that'll be in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese.
No, some of it's not.
Okay,
it's not.
I mean, I'm assuming there'll be subs. Yeah.
Well, obviously, that clip I sent you was from her YouTube. That was
yeah. But I'm assuming it's stuff. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, she can speak. Yeah, she speaks English.
Oh, I know. But if you do it, I don't know. For me, I always think that stuff like that. My initial responses to responding would be in my first language, because if it's stuff from the gut, you know what I mean. I don't know. It's just me. Anyway, move on. It's fine. It's just me being mental. More Oscar reviewing stuff in whatever language she chooses. Binary. I don't care.
Absolutely. Okay. That was cool. Sheamus and Rusev had match 2. The first match, Rusev won when he got the turnbuckle off. Sheamus got knocked down. It's just meaty men slapping meat. It's tremendous stuff. He tried to do the same spot again. He got hit. Rusev got the shillelagh. but he got bro kicked when trying to hit him with a shillelagh. There was a I love Sheamus. There was a spot when Sheamus tried to go into the top rope to jump to the outside to clothesline Rusev, and as he got on the top rope, he lost his balance and fell back into the ring, and he sold it wonderfully. So he went back up and did it again, and then when he hit it, he got up in the camera. He's like, so close. Fuck that up there. I appreciate him not just ignoring it. So they're 1-1. So again, bit like the SmackDown Tag Division, my hope is they're going to have a third match, and that'll be at SummerSlam, because that'll be different to anything else on the card. It'll be just brutality. But I imagine they'll probably go more what they did with Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, where they just have 7 matches on a Raw rather than anything on a PLE. But it was good fun to watch on TV. And then the main 2 bits were, so the other main event for me should be Gunther and Punk. I don't want to. It is going to be, but I do not want to see Cena and Cody as a main event. It is going to be. I know it is, but given how shit that Mania one was, I'm not. Yes, there's a street fight, and I know it'll be the night 2 main event, but then women deserve it because that Evolution pay-per-view is phenomenal, and then the 3 of them are going to put on a great match. And Punk and Gunther is properly fresh, and it's a proper. I mean, they wrestled over Christmas and house shows. They did like steel cage matches, and apparently they were really good, them matches. But yeah, especially if it is true that Seth is going to cash in, even lends more credence to the fact that it could be. I imagine this will be a night 1 main event, and night 2 will be Cody Cena, which I feel the women should have at least one of them. But what is good about this is it's the first time in, is it nearly 2 years, Punk's being back now, where the feud is not based around Phil, you're a shit person who left us, and all that, because that's basically what every feud has been about. Gunther and him have 0 prior history. They both respect each other as wrestlers, like they both said that. The feud is just about being the top guy. And Punk came out and he kind of gave Gunther his flowers and basically said, I'm very excited to wrestle this guy who is legitimately one of, if not the best wrestlers in the world right now. And Gunther came out and was like, yeah, he said, I'm not out here to disrespect you. He said, we have more similarities than people may realize. And then he listed a couple, but he was like, you think you're the best in the world? He said, I think I'm the best in the world. He said, but ultimately, he said, ultimately, the person who's wearing the World Heavyweight Championship is the best in the world. And I was like, can't argue. And then he went, you've got a massive ego. And he said, I don't blame you, because for the 10 years you were out, and this is the only reference to that, he said, for the 10 years you were out, they chanted your name. Like, I understand you having an ego. He went, I've got a massive ego as well. He said, but my ego is justified because it's not based on what they think. My ego is based on results. Again, I was like, yep, can't argue with that line. And yeah, it was just like, he's kind of done the impossible. He's made a feud with Punk fresh and just about the fight and not about obviously all the history stuff. And then at the end, he said that he said at SummerSlam, he said, ultimately that bell will ring. I'm going to make you regret that you ever stepped foot into a wrestling ring. I'm going to maul you. I'm going to choke you. And I'm going to drop you like a wet towel. And you will wake up looking at them lights, wishing you'd never stepped foot in a ring with me. And then he just walked off and left Punk silent. It was good. It was good. I'm looking forward to this match from a wrestling perspective. And Gunther don't do bad matches, and as much as people don't like him, Punk puts on good matches, and I think the 2 of them will put on something really, really cool. So, and they were some pretty cool bars from Gunther as well that he dropped there on Punk in them. So yeah, 1 more week on that one. I like the fact Punk didn't respond. Just let that settle. Let Gunther have that, and then they'll have 1 more kind of showdown, I imagine, next week. And the main one was the main event was Roman. So obviously he came back last week, and Paul Heyman was out there. Basically, before Roman comes out, I've got a lot to get off my chest straight away. Roman's music hits. As I said last week, his star power is just off the charts. Like, just watching it, it's something else. And it's baffling, like watching it 10 years ago when I started again, and the booze and everything he got, and the unreality of wrestling that, what's it called?
iPad 12.
Yeah, and when you watch that and then you see this, I'm like, unbelievable. Yeah, I didn't really like this. I mean, some people did. Basically, it set up Roman and Jay versus Braun and Braun, or the Braun, as Roman calls him, in a tag match at SummerSlam. They're heavily hinting that down the line there's going to be a Braun Breaker and Roman Reigns match. They had a lot of one-to-one stuff, and Braun Breaker got to go back on the mic with him, which is really good for Braun Breaker. So wasn't a fan of Roman's promo, so he basically said to Paul Heyman, he was a big part of the bloodline. He said, what really upset me is that you're not family, but I made you family. I made you chosen family, get that, I'm on board for that. And he was like, you're walking around here thinking like the bloodline was another faction. He said it wasn't a faction, it was a God-born faction. It is about literal family, and I brought you into that. He said this isn't just a random faction. Absolutely fine with that. There was like, you had nothing to do with me keeping that title for 4 years. I was like, quite a bit to do with it. And then he was like, and then he basically credited the people for him keeping it. I was like, you cheated. 4 years. He did acknowledge the Usos. He was like, Jay, Jimmy, help me. He was like, even Sammy, help me. And Heyman lost it. That was like fucking Sami Zayn. I was like, okay, at least he's acknowledging them. But I don't know, the way he was talking, it was a bit like, yeah, I'm the good guy, and these people kept me going for 4 years. I was like, no, you were hated for it, as you were meant to be. It just didn't. There was a disconnect, and then he said to him, he said, what really hurt me at Mania was that you ditched all that. You ditched the chosen family. Again, don't mind that. You went for your best friend, like with Punk, to join him. I was like, okay. But he never once mentioned Seth. I said this earlier on, which just felt weird because ultimately he ditched his best friend as well. Like, he ditched them both. It felt weird that he just completely ignored Seth. So that was in my head. I was like, are they trying to do the kind of the Darby Allin thing of do not mention him on TV so people forget about him? Because really, the person he should be pissed off is that he's aligned himself with Seth. Because, Punk was his best friend, so that would make sense as to someone you would go to. So, it just felt weird he never mentioned Seth. It could be just because he is literally out for a long time, and it's like, well, we're not going to get there, but it hasn't stopped them mentioning people who are hurt in the past to help build something for when they're back. Like, look at Punk and Drew, a prime example of that. So... and then they had a fight and then came down to that. So, I mean, it was nice he's back. It's just there was a little disconnect for me in terms of what he was saying and kind of what has happened in the past.
But I guess he always was, like, as a character, a bit of a delusional almost. Like, he was always
still
here.
Not said sorry to anyone.
Because he was right in his head, anyway.
Yes, but as we said before, that's the best kind of healing is when they think they've done the right things, even though they know it's wrong. Yeah. But we never got the apology tour, and and
I don't mind it because, as you said,
he's still got legs. He's still got legs on it. Yeah.
He's
I mean, they need to
superb.
get another 14 Samoans involved somehow.
there's a video backstage of him. Basically saying all the rumors that I've not been here is because I've been helping build the bloodline at home. And he was like, nah, mate. And he's like, five and done. No more. I'm not Jacob. Jacob's on, I think, seven children.
Jesus Christ, get a tell.
And then there was a video like on someone's phone because it was after the show of he finally did the proper yeet thing with Jay on the thing, and someone had posted it on Instagram, and Roman's just commented underneath it, definitely AI. So I like him having fun. It is nice to see him having fun and the crowd responding after the shit that he got given and went through. So that was that. Dynamite coming off of All In.
Sorry, I've just been sent a picture of just a big box of door handles, and I don't know why. So Hangman comes out, doesn't he? And he's very
chatty.
Very chatty. Well, he always is this time. But it was basically it was a lovely bit of him saying, the crowd chanting, "You deserve it," and he's like, "Yeah, I fucking do." What was that? If you want to know what kind of man I am, look at me because I'm the fucking world champion. I get it. It's good.
He had a tweet from the person who was like, "My teacher. I've just watched my teacher win the world championship."
As I said, like I didn't know he was graphic design. I always assumed he was a woodwork teacher, and I know for a fact that he was a graphic design teacher because I've read that so many times, but. Every time I see him, I just go, Whitling.
Have that vibe, yeah.
No.
Just imagine, like, you're stuck on your homework and you woke up and your teacher's got barbed wire.
There's pictures of him, like, back in the day with all his class outside.
When
he was just doing indies and shit. Like, it's great. It's tremendous. It's, again, as we've said before, like, Hangman is, like, the beating heart of that company.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been there since day one. He's the one that's every other story has in some way or other nearly always spiraled off from his timeline, sort of. Maybe that's not true, but all the important
not every story, but like a lot of the world title stuff.
A lot of the interesting things that have happened.
Yeah,
and it's lovely to see him like get his flowers and that. I mean, for what, about hour and a half?
Didn't he thank like everyone who'd fought the Death Riders at some point, including like Orange Cassidy
yeah.
and Jay White and
Jay White, Adam Copeland,
Shibata.
the Ops, Shibata, Hobbs, Joe, Danielson, and to Darby Allin. And yeah, well, yeah, because it wasn't for them.
and Swerve. Yeah.
And Swerve as well. Yeah, if it wasn't for them, like everyone, it was a numbers game at the end. But yeah, it was just a great way to open it. New champion coming out and setting the stage for what's going to happen next.
I just
Mascara
like the fact that he said he cried a few times this week, and it's good to cry. I just like the fact that men going on national TV and normalising crying and stuff like that.
I mean, I say I cry in here all the time, but it's not the same, is it? I've never done a buckshot lariat. Yeah, I mean, Mascara Dorado against Kyle Fletcher. This was great because it's Kyle Fletcher, but also Dorado as well. Again, put Kyle Fletcher against all the luchadors, please.
Yep, it's good because he can pick them out of the air and just
kill them until he's fully ready to kill Dustin. Until he's absorbed enough souls or whatever.
That's how it works.
I don't know. But
yeah, I agree with you. It's Mortal Kombat 2 trailer came out this week, and I believe that's what's happening.
I am quite excited for that. Just
because
it looks
shit in the best way.
It looks like they know it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
The last one they did a couple of years back, I really liked it.
I've not seen it.
It's fine. It's not as good as the 90s one.
What is?
No, but it's got Carl Urban in it as Johnny Cage, man. Come on.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. It's a cult classic already. If it's not Dread, it's Chronicles of Riddick, where he's got that weird haircut that makes him look like a Lego man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a film.
Yeah, that is a film. It's a good film. We got the Young Bucks coming in
no longer EVPs.
No longer EVPs. In a beat up jalopy, and it was fine.
They get no pyro. I think they posted
they got no
pyro.
pyro.
Pyro didn't go off.
They got no pyro there. They were Nick and it was Nick and Matt in like Comic Sans as well. It was
Nicholas
fun.
And Matthew anymore.
No.
And commentary was making a point of saying it over and over again.
Yeah. My one sort of minor gripe with this that they've immediately got Don Callis involved. And I was like, let them suffer for a bit before we get fucking Callis. Like,
being involved with Don Callis is suffering. I
know. But that's where we got the Kenny's dead thing. There was a great 8-man tag with Brody King, Bandito, Jet Speed, Hechicero, Josh Alexander, the Young Bucks. Was just absolute fucking wacky nonsense.
I couldn't verify this, but I read that Hechicero had like a AEW contract and a CMLL contract, like he's got a dual one. But whether I couldn't find anything official about it.
I mean, 100% get Hechicero on more TV.
I hope so. I hope that's true.
Yeah, Hechicero and Beast Mortos in the tag team, just called Hench Lads.
Yep, do it.
But yeah, it was. I mean, Hechicero choked out Bandito. Lovely stuff. Christian came out and explained
Stokely, didn't he?
Explained why he did it, and it's all about FTR. And I'm like, boo. I fucking, I just don't care with that. Sorry. Briscoe called MGF a piece of shit. That was fun.
Just standing in it.
Oh, he was just like, I will make you pay for your sins. And then
have you seen him talking about wrestling Goldberg?
MJF?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just beat the fuck out of him. He's an old man.
I'll pop, twist, and crack every bone and ligament in his body.
Yeah, I mean, I'd pay money to see it. Because Goldberg would be like going, no, it's a work. And I'm like, this is for Brett. This, if you haven't seen this, go and watch this. The $100,000 women's 4-way, Willow Nightingale, Statlander, Queen Amanata, and Thekla is fucking amazing. Queen Amanata is a fucking monster.
Yeah.
Like, absolute crimes being committed. Her and Thekla together. And admit that when Thekla came in, she beat her fairly easily. And I like the fact they've gone, nah, fuck it, you go for it, girl. Like, you go and take this back. Then it's
Thekla's spider suplex thing. I think she did it on Amanata.
She did.
I both love it and it upsets me as well.
But also, we got Julia Hart coming out doing a green sick on people.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
So we got Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Queen Amanata as the spooky sisters or whatever they're going with. I don't know. But again, love it. Love a
Get more of
spooky
that.
faction, more Julia Hart, more Thekla,
Yes.
more Queen Aminata, more everyone. Because it was an absolute tremendous match. It was just bodies everywhere. It was brilliant.
Very fun.
We got Tony Storm and Athena chatting shit. We had that on Collision as well, and I felt like it didn't need two of these. What was it? What was the line? Oh, if you're ready, I'll be sweaty. If you're willing, I'll be thrilling. And if you're able, I'll bend you over a table.
Oh man.
But yeah, and then in Collision, they had another bit of back and forth, and she basically said if Billy Starks can beat Tony Storm, then she can have her championship match. She also said when Billy Starks hits puberty, she's going to be a tremendous wrestler. Like, it's
so good.
It's good. It's Athena has to win it. It feels like
I want
there's
to win
nowhere
it, yeah.
there's nowhere else for it to go other than that. But Billy Starks then has to take that belt off Athena immediately afterwards. I don't know. It's just one of them.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, if
It's
you're
just-
gonna be double champion though in this scenario,
I
that'd
don't
be
want
interesting.
double champions everywhere. Like Dustin, don't take the shine of Dustin. Nick Wayne said that Christian's a fanny.
That is basically what happened. Yeah.
It was a long bit for now. Okada called out Swerve. Swerve came out and went, "All right, I'll fucking kill you." And Don Callis is like, "No, wait." I'm like, "Let him kill him. I want to see him killed." And then trios match: Hangman, Hobbs, Briscoe against the Death Riders. Exactly what you'd expect. I wasn't too happy about Hangman having a fight like straight afterwards after winning.
Yeah, it was a bit strange. It was fine. It was a bit, I don't know, a bit of an anticlimax after what we'd just seen them do.
Yeah, and that was the thing, like with it. But yeah, Hangman gets the pin on Claudio, and then Death Riders beat the fuck out of him, and then like Mox appears. It was all a bit kind of like, wait, no, what? Wait, what? Oh, haven't we just solved this? Like this has been done. That's over and done with now. Mox should go away for a bit, lick his wounds, and re-strategize. Like,
Yeah.
and they've just gone, let's just do this, run this back then. And I'm like, no. Big fan of Darby's slow descent from the ceiling. I'll always be happy with that because safety first.
Definitely.
But again, like Paige like smashes him with a buckshot, and then like I was like, well, I don't know what this is then. I thought we'd be getting someone else in the picture. Let Moxley have some time off.
I'm moving the story along somehow. It's not, yeah.
Because I think even at Collision, like it was still kind of all about that.
Facing Utah tonight. And
Yeah. Oh no, Moxley like killed Colt Cabana, and I'm like, all right.
Oh yeah, I saw a bit of
I'm
Collision.
not bothered about that. Like, they're going,
Kind of
oh,
forgot
Colt
Colt Cabana was still here to be.
Colt Cabana is a friend of Hangman, and I'm like, is he?
Not
I
on
think
screen, he's not.
They were briefly in the Dark Order together, but like,
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, like, yeah. Again, Dustin coming out start Collision and like fucking just pouring his heart out, and I had a little tear in my eye. And then Carl Fletcher comes out and just he's gonna kill an old man on TV, and I'm scared for Dustin.
Yeah.
I'm because I don't think he knows what's coming. Like, but it's gonna be great. And like, even if he only holds it for a bit or whatever, it's fine. Because he was like, I was set to win that on that night, and you weaseled your way in and took it. And I was like, yeah. But again, I'm just happy Dustin's had it. Dustin's held a belt in actual AEW, so he's on that, on that chalkboard forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was not much else. Alex Windsor against Ty Valkyrie. That was good. I enjoyed that. Showing Alex
Oh, that
Windsor
does
as
sound good.
Showing
Yeah.
Alex Windsor as an absolute monster, which I'm
Cool.
all for.
I'm entirely on board with that, yeah.
There was I don't know. There was not really doing these like money amount tag match or four ways and stuff. 4-way tag match: Gates of Agony, the Guns, Leo Rush, Nash Andretti, and Big Bill and Brian Keith. It was fine. It was great. Multi-man matches are always fun. But if you want to watch a money and people one, go and watch the women's one from Dynamite. Infinitely better. Megan Bain and Ty Mello was fun as well because there was no bullshit. Like there was no one allowed at ringside, so they
That's
just
cool.
kicked fuck out of each other.
I've got Ty Mello's back. It's been good to have her back.
And against Megan Bain feels I don't
yeah,
know
I could
feels
see
right.
that being, yeah.
I don't know. It's locked in.
I
With
might
me,
try
I'm
and
like,
watch that.
Yeah. Roosh against Shibata was fun. And then there was a all-star 8-man tag at the end, which was Bandido, Mascara Dorada against Jet Speed. Whenever you need a tag team now, Jet Speed would just seem to be get fucking Jet
Hello.
Speed out.
Yeah.
Hechicero, Lance Archer, Rocky Romero, and Josh Alexander. So it was kind of like a 4-on-4 essentially, and it was fine. Like Collision wasn't as good as Dynamite this week, but both of them are still well worth going watching because like AEW's fucking kicking. Like, apart from the Moxley thing, which I don't understand, but trust in the plan is my new motto. Instead of just bitching about shit, like trust in the plan. Because I wasn't 100% on the Death Riders, and I was like, where's this going? And yet I got that main event, which kind of made it all worthwhile. So you've just gotta trust in it. You just gotta believe. If after 6 months down the line they're still doing Mox against fucking Hangman, then I'm allowed to be angry. Like, but I assume something's coming. Something's gonna happen. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to give it a few weeks and see what happens.
Yeah. Just trust in the process. It's not all knee-jerk reactions.
But that's our entire podcast.
No, it's not. I
Changed the whole format now.
We wouldn't use the term knee jerk because of your pathological fear of kneecaps.
True.
Yes. But yeah, I'd like said AEW at the moment is even Darren, because it was they showed like All In on ITV.
Yeah, last Thursday.
Yeah. And I went, did you watch it all? He went, no, obviously, because Mel came in and was like, I'm not watching the rest of this. But I was like, it's fucking tremendous. Because Samoa Joe getting that chair around his head, and he was like, is he all right? And I was like, well, he's off for a bit because he's, but
TV show promotion, but he's 100% on board for it. He's coming to fucking All In next year with us. So I said, you need to get up to speed on everything. There will be a test. You're not allowed in the stadium unless you pass.
I mean, if I'm writing the test, I don't know. I forget stuff regularly. But yeah,
it has to be made up.
It's been a tremendous week for wrestling for me. I had Mystery Wrestling. I had 2 banger AEW shows. Like, it's good.
Well, the G1's here as well. I need to try and watch some of that.
I haven't watched any of it, but I've heard tremendous things. I've seen clips.
Get kids out, innit?
Yeah. I'm assuming he ate a lot of shit in that All-In match, to be honest. But again, I hope he does well. Hope it's not permanent and he's out for a few. But yeah, I haven't seen any of it. I know I've seen clips of people that put up and that, but I can't watch stuff at work anymore. Like, I have to focus. I have to focus a bit, and I can't do 2 things like that simultaneously.
Very sad, yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's bullshit. Take me back.
Lockdown wasn't good in a lot of ways, but I did watch a lot of G1 back in those times.
Oh man, I got
to look on the bright side.
One of those things the other day. It was like 5 years ago, and it was me with like 3 screens set up watching 3 wrestlers simultaneously.
Yeah, in hindsight, that wasn't a sign of good mental health, was it?
No, but it was better than drinking bleach. You know what I mean?
True.
So yeah, that's that, innit?
Where's Rhino Palmer tonight?
I've had some wine. Yeah. No, it's been a very long and tough week, and it's only Wednesday, so I thought I'll treat myself to a glass of wine, which then became 2 glasses of wine. I was like, can't be bold.
That's true.
I haven't got one of those fancy things that sucks all the air out of it. So, bye then.
Bye.
Fucking hell, Ellis! You got 2 jobs in and out. That's it.
Didn't know if you were going to elaborate.
What? I had a glass while I was cooking tea. I'm not like just caned a bottle of wine. I'll be doing that.
Well, on that note, goodbye. For listening.
Amateurs.
I just stole a Magnum instead.